And
let's place, first of all, a net behind this, around the left kidney to secure this spot, whatever that was. And let's go to the left side of your face. Let's try to look into that.
I feel like if I rub my face, it'll be better.
Rub your face if you like.
But I think also that if I rub my face, then it might just be a distraction to stop me from seeing what's there
What's on your kidney or what's on your face?
on the face.
Okay, well, let's
If I
look at it
if I
closer.
physically rub it, then
All right,
it'll be able to hide.
okay. So let's not rub it and let's just see, focus on it, and try to recognize what we're dealing with. Color
It
what you
has
can.
to do with my car crash. That is really interesting that it's coming up. I have had over 200 stitches on the left side of my face. And I feel it. Something's coming through to do with that now.
Okay, okay. So, do you feel there's an energy there?
I see the surgeon piecing my face together. So I don't know if that's a yes or a no. And now I just had a pulse of pain in my jaw. What's going on here?
Feel if it has consciousness.
A very deep voice said yes. Deep, manly voice said yes. And it sounds like the voices on the outside of me in the auric field, but connected to the face.
Okay.
It's almost as if somebody is behind me talking.
Can I talk to this voice, to this energy that's there?
I will tell you what he says.
Okay.
He said yes.
All right. Well, I'd like to know. I'd like to know if this energy, this voice had a human body
Yes.
once. Okay.
He seems bored.
Bored.
He is, so I see him as sitting at some sort of a desk and his arms are crossed and he's just waiting patiently because he's bored. He's been there, attached, a long time.
And when was it that he attached?
So I heard 74.
That's when you were born?
Yeah. He's causing a headache on the left side now. I just saw him um, knocking on that side of my head and saying, "Hello? Anybody in there? Hello?" He's just kind of being an asshole.
A bored asshole.
Yeah.
So what has he been causing you? since 74.
A lot of head from head pain, and I see him casting out over the top of my head a weird substance causing brain fog. I don't know what the substance is. It could be liquid, it could be a net, it could be unknown substance. But he just, oh, okay, this is gross. Going along the lines of being an asshole, he showed me himself urinating all over the top of my head, but not from outside, from the inside, casting it so that I would know that it's not a good substance that he's crossing from the left side of the brain over to the right side of the brain.
I see.
I guess that would be changing the uric acid in the brain.
Mm-hmm. And what effect does that have? Brain fog?
Slowing down
Uh-huh.
the thought process, slowing it from thinking to its greatest capacity,
Right.
or being free, or just functioning at its best,
Uh-huh.
casting a shadow, causing it to be dumb. What a nice guy. Oh, no, I'm not.
All
Yeah,
right.
sarcasm. Entertaining.
Would you like to go back into the light where he's supposed to go?
He actually
Willingly?
he actually crossed his arms again in a pouting manner and said, "When are you going to get me out of here?"
Yes, we're gonna do that right now. And he can go back to source light where he won't be bored anymore. I'm sure there's lots of things for him to entertain himself there.
And he said his name is Charles.
Charles. Okay, Charles. So we're going to be taking Charles out now. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to place a net around Charles so we
He
can lift him up.
he extended something down to my heart
Oh, okay.
just now. It was like when he stood up and he said, "Yeah, let's get out of here." It was almost like he needed to grab something else to bring it with him, and he shot out an vacuum suction cup. I don't know what it was, but he just flung out something and pulled from the heart.
Okay, we're going
And
to disconnect this right away, but we're going to find out what that was that he's trying to take out.
he said it belongs to me, and I'm taking it with me. It was just a connection. He said, "You know that the heart and the mind are connected. Therefore, I needed to have that connection as well. This belongs to me, and I'm taking it with me so that I continue to have my own heart and mind connection. You can have yours back."
So did he place his own heart there?
Mm-hmm. It was a piece of him that he dropped into the heart because he knew
I
that you
see.
have to have the heart and the mind connected.
So we're going to extend the net
Good
around
idea.
Charles and around whatever it is that belongs to him.
He brought it up into the light, into the net.
Okay. Exactly. And everything else which does not belong to him will stay. We're going to send a pulse of electric blue light into the net. And we're going to disconnect everything, connecting you to him. I'm going to count from 3 backwards. 3, lifting this one up and out. 2, almost all the way out. And 1, fully out. Is there anything that Charles would like to say before we accompany him to the source?
I'll tell you what happened. You sent a pulse of blue light and it disintegrated him in the net. And
So
then
sorry.
he puffed up as a spirit and he looked puzzlingly and said, "Hey, you weren't supposed to kill me." And then he went, "Wait a second. I'm a spirit now."
Yes. I think that was his imagination.
Possibly
I think that was his imagination. He probably thought he was still
a human.
alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to
I
make
think
sure
he
that he gets back.
I think he realizes he's released.
We're going to make sure he gets back in one piece as a spirit. Okay. Is there anything you want to tell him?
No. Bye.
Okay.
Thanks for the entertainment, I guess.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and cut all the energetic cords that exist between you and him. They've been cut now. And what light would you like to flood into your head, side of the face, jaw area?
Gold.
Golden light. All right. Well, I want you to visualize beautiful golden light being channeled into your head area, into the side of your face, your jaw, and all the spaces where he was causing you pain. And I want you to see how the golden light flows into your body and lets every cell know this dark energy has gone and that the light has returned. And each and every cell can now begin the process of vibrating higher and emitting light, health, vitality. And from now on, your thoughts will be clear. You will not be slowed down anymore in your thinking process. There will be no more brain fog. You'll have lots of clarity from now on. Let's go check if there's anything else. I would like to find whatever's trying to place mean thoughts into your mind that are not yours.
There's still something in my stomach, my abdomen. I'm just gonna rub it.
What do you feel?
It hurts
It
when I
hurts.
put pressure on it,
Mm-hmm.
but it feels good. Like I'm moving stuff around in there. Oh,
Is there something there that we need to take out?
sure. I
Okay.
heard you can take out that ball.
A ball?
Hmm. I guess so. It said there's a ball.
What's
I don't
that
know.
ball doing there?
Absorbing stuff. If it's absorbing stuff, then should we take it out?
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and place the net around this ball that's absorbing things.
It's making me feel hungry.
I see.
That's making me want to eat when I'm not hungry.
Does it have a consciousness?
No.
No. Okay. Let's go ahead and process it out. Let's send the pulse of electric blue light into the net and get ready to take it out. We're going to disconnect it from your body. And this connection has been made. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. 3, lifting this up and out. 2, almost all the way out now. And 1, fully out. Let's flood some light into this space. What color light do you want us to flood there?
Are we putting the color into what was taken out? Or
into the space that it occupied.
oh, let's put some golden light there.
Some golden light. Okay. So I want you to see this beautiful golden light being channeled into the space where this ball was. And as it flows into this space, you will let every cell know that this ball of energy has gone and the light has returned. Each and every cell can now begin the process of vibrating higher there, making its light and health and vitality. And from now on, there's nothing there to make you feel hungry when you're not, and making you want to eat when you really don't need to eat and you don't feel hungry. You won't feel the sensation of having to eat because you're bored. Do you feel anything else in your body that we need to address?
Yes.
What else is there?
I don't know where to describe it or how to describe the spot that it's in. It's not my neck. It's not my shoulder. It's next to my spine on the left-hand side. It's about 2 inches away from my spine on the opposite side of my collarbone.
Okay. And what is there? What do you feel there?
There's something placed there. This one is a different system. Okay.
Technology?
Yes, but it's different. It's not like the one in the left, I mean the right hip.
Okay, how is it different?
It wasn't placed there with the black thing. It was placed there with a white thing, like a white light rod.
And what purpose does it have?
It's sending out a signal of something. I just see it emanating. But we need to move it, I think. I don't
We
know
need to
that
move to get to it, or?
I don't know that it's doing or supposed to be doing harm.
Mhm.
It doesn't feel like it's supposed to be doing harm. It's supposed to be sending out signals of peace. But I think it's in the wrong spot.
Where do you think we should move this?
In the head behind the left side of the head bone. So that
The
it
head.
can connect to the head instead.
Okay.
And then it can connect to the spine so that it sends the signals of peace and harmony to all of the nerve cells down the spinal cord and up into the brain.
Okay. I'm going to ask Archangel for help. Again, let's place a net around this technology that's been placed opposite of your collarbone. And if it is for your highest good, then we will move it now up to the head, as you said, to the left side, so it can connect to the brain and all the nerve cells to transmit peace and harmony.
I watched
And
him move it with his hand. He just, it was like the opposite of a magnet. You know, when you have two magnets together and then you flip them, the polarity flips. He just pushed it up
Okay.
to where it needs to be.
Okay. If this is for your highest good, then we'll place it there. And if it is not, then we need just Michael to disconnect it.
No, Archangel Micheal is the one who moved it
Okay.
to the proper spot.
Okay. Then that's where it should be. And it stays there.
And he's putting his hand over it and recharging it.
Oh, okay. Beautiful.
He said there, it won't cause any more harm. It won't hurt your muscle anymore. Why did it?
Okay.
It's almost like it got dislodged. This was where it's supposed to be to begin with. He said everyone has one,
Oh, okay.
and this one was dislodged. Oh, whenever I hit my head, it's caused it to shift and move each time.
Yes. Okay.
And since I was in a big car crash,
Mm-hmm.
it really dislodged it, so it's been out of place since the crash.
All right. I'm glad we could fix that today.
I want to know what else it sends out. Health,
Let's look into that.
happiness. He said health, happiness, well-being. This one is of the light. This device. It's not a device, he said. Oh, he said it's a piece of me.
Hmm.
It's a piece of source. Oh, you could call it a spark of source, he said, but yeah, everybody on the planet thinks the spark of source is in the center of the chest. He said it can be anywhere. It doesn't need to be in the chest. Many people hold them at the base of their skull. And it will get dislodged and move to the chest cavity. It's okay there. Sometimes it causes pain. Yours did not fall down far enough. And it got secured in that other shoulder area. And it caused pain there because it wasn't supposed to be in that spot. But it's back up where it belongs.
That's wonderful. Just to make sure that we take care of your energetic body correctly, let's place some light into the place where it was causing you discomfort. Opposite of your collarbone. Let's put some light there.
That's the tricep muscle.
Okay.
Right? Or the traps. The trap.
Trapeze, I think. Trapezius. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, let's go put some light there. What light should we put there?
I'm watching him reconnect the muscles because where it was placed, it had done some damage to the muscles. So he is reconnecting it with his hand on it. And from his hand is emanating gold light to the muscle. And then blue, white light, blue iridescent light is going to the nerves that are connecting to the spine.
So he's healing it.
Yes.
Okay.
There is pink light going into the space between the spine, the vertebrae, rebuilding the cushion in between each vertebrae.
Let me know when he's finished healing.
The light is placed there and it will keep going. It is not going to be finished. It will be a continual process. There's no need to have it finished.
Okay.
It can just
Very
keep
well.
flowing.
All right. Let's check if there's anything else that we can find that we need to take care of and remove.
There is nothing while Michael is doing this healing. There
Okay.
won't be anything else.
All right.